Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. In today's episode we will talk about Activision Blizzard Incorporated, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name ATVI. Well, Activision Blizzard is actually finished today 67%, being 88.72 by closure. You see here, but after hours you can notice this significant growth of plus 5.58%. Being at the moment 93.67 after hours. We will see how it will open tomorrow. But actually, if you magnify a little bit here, you can see that we are just sitting at the levels, let's say, higher. So here, just above moving average 20 currently, and being stuck at the very strong volatility level that was formed already from February. And actually just above moving average 50 and below moving average 20. So for now, the question is what's next, because this is the situation, combination of news, earning reports, and after reaction. But now the question is what will be happening further, because overall, and this is important to understand what's happening with the stock, you see we are in the, let's say, finishing second huge wave. You can see there are 3 huge waves were observed from September 2019, then all the way 2020. So usually it takes up to, let's say, 10 months each wave. You see those huge waves here, and they also form the trend line here. You can see almost followed by also a moving average 200. So this is the very strong levels, the trend lines that are observed. But now the question is, will it continue or will it be broken? Because this latter wave is not really a classical finishing wave like we saw previous wave, let's say, that was finishing by November. But again, if you look in magnification, it more looks like actually a breakage of the growth, and we have here a very strong resist level being formed on top. So this way we see actually 2 major points here levels formed. So on the top you see this limiting level R1, which works at the moment as a very strong resist, and from the bottom you see actually another 2 levels. So first is R2 that was really long-term formed, and another one is kind of slightly converging, but this was broken today by trading this level, which you can call actually R3. And what could be seen here before today actually trade, you could say, well, we were kind of observing converging triangle and then it should be resolved, but now we see it was broken, so we are declining all the way down. And actually, speaking of that, we also see that there are extra very strong support levels that we're playing today, and one of those, of course, obviously is this one, just exactly at 87.37. That was also formed by August as a top of the previous wave. So this was the very strong evening start that time, and it worked now as a very strong also psychological support. So you can see here that level indeed worked very well, and actually again reconfirmed here as a support line for the today's trading action. But now the question is, how are we going to trade further? Will we rebound, because we stuck right now at these levels, and probably the way of trading would be still sitting in the triangle of R1 and R3, because there are still no clear messages on or indications on the fact that we will continue growing. Still, most probably what will happen, it will be very strong volatility, because within the triangle R1, R3, we are also sitting between moving average 20-50, and this is so-called 20-50 entrapping, when the price on the corrective move stacks between those 2 moving averages and stays there quite some time. So most probably tomorrow we will fade again and the price will decline. So anyway, it will be a wait signal here, because it could be a bit risky. And with this being said, the best way to buy through will be actually the current level of the lower part of 87.37, and at the higher part it will be just at this volatility point, actually meaning that anything below the lower part of the triangle R1, R3 will be another buy. So with this being said, we can make our first call out for buying for this position, which will be again 87.37 and 90.52. So let's write it here. 87.37 and 90.52. So this will be the first call out, again based on the expectation that after having the decline and again breaking our free line, we will still have a volatility from lower levels and then go all the way to R2. This will allow us to make up to 10% profit. So overall, let's say the profit taking notice here will be 10 to 15% for this position, closer to 10, because this is still a corrective move. It's rather better to play it safe, especially at the first channel, but then most probably at the rebounds we will go down again from R1. So in any case, the correction will continue, and when this happens, the next levels to observe will be quite lower here, because overall the company is also in a decline mode at the moment, so we need to clearly understand this and accept this. So the next level to enter will be between 84, 81 after this current price action will finish, and 82.23. So this will be the second level to buy. It could happen either after rebounds from the first channel, this wave actually showing the secondary decline wave, or it could even happen immediately, but very improbable situation as a major decline of all trends. Still, in both cases, we need to keep this in mind as a second level to buy through and average down if we have immediate decline here. So this would be the second level to buy, and as always we do keep some funds to mitigate risks due to negative catalyst, although we already have our earning reports and all information available, so it's not really expected to have any strong negative catalyst kicking in, but just in case we need to keep some funds there too. So therefore this would be the level between 74.87, which is the very principal ending point of the previous wave. Finishing higher part would be just above the volatility level. It will be 77.22. So this will be the last level. Not that the price goes there, not that we expect it. This is just to mitigate any additional risks, although very low, improbable, because we already played all the news for this position, and therefore it's not really expected, but still we keep some funds in mind to average down there. So this is the way to play, and asking how to buy through. If you're not first time at this channel, you know what it means. It means that we are buying through non-linearly, so with different portions. Here it's still classical play, meaning that you can split the money you would like to play here in 5 portions. Then you can buy with 1 portion in the first channel. You can average down with another 2 portions at the second channel if we decline there. And if there is any additional negative catalyst, although not really expected, you can buy with remaining 2 portions in the last channel, and then prepare for final rebounds and profit taking at 10 to 15% with overall money allocated. So that's overall for Activision Blizzard. For midterm traders, it's important to understand that we are in volatility modes, but correction is not yet finished. It will go lower. Most probably the correction will be finalizing in the second level of between 82 84. Of other parameters important here is still that RSI is still declining. Most probably will go lower with some volatilities to oversold area. MACD histogram just finishing next wave, so it might recover a little bit but then go for further waves. So multiple negative waves are expected here, similar to what we saw in March or even in April, October of previous year action. So with this being said, this is the way to trade. Good luck with this one. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you didn't do so already. If you like the analysis, press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.